infinite skills. You needed more, so you came to the source where they stay giving more than a ticker with some scores. But who you see when you need that fix? We got preps on lock with that Rewind remix.
Hey there, it's John Cody, and welcome to another edition of Rewind Remix. And let's get right into it this week. The big game, everybody's been talking about it. Number one versus the team tied for number two in the Fab 50, Armwood versus Tampa Bay Tech. This is maybe the biggest game in Tampa Bay Tech history, even though it's a non-district affair.
I agree, Cody. Tampa Bay Tech, obviously 2 weeks ago, big emotional win against Plant. A whole new dynamic going against Armwood at Armwood. I still say the Hawks are the best team in the Bay Area until somebody knocks them off.
Armwood. Oh, that's a tough one. Win.
CC Culpepper said after beating Plant that this was a sign that this team was a true state contender. I'm not sure I'm buying that because Plant was down a quarterback. They had a few players missing. Not to take anything away from the Titans' victory, it was an absolutely outstanding, great performance coming back from that kind of deficit. But to beat an Armwood, to me, will show whether or not the Titans can win a state championship. I think mentally, this is the mountain they have to climb.
I agree, but I don't think they're going to be able to scale it this week. I think the Titans' offense is going to be exposed as being a little too one-dimensional at this point in time. They still have to develop that passing game. They're not going to be able to do it against Armwood. They're going to lean too heavily on running back Maurice Hagan's a great tailback, fullback. Armwood's going to stuff the box 9 or 10 guys, and Tampa Bay Tech's just not going to be diverse enough to win at Lyle Flagg Field. I say Armwood 35-13.
Hey there, this is John Cody, and we're going to give you a tour of Leon Orr's locker. Leon, let's start up here. What is all this stuff here? Just media guides?
I mean, it's certain books from different schools. Some from UK, UF, Alabama.
And I also notice you have 1, 2, 3 iPods.
Yeah.
Why?
Gotta keep constant rotation of the music.
What's the hottest thing on any one of these right now?
The hottest thing, I'm gonna be real with you, is Miley Cyrus, The Climb. That's that crank right there. It just keep me going.
I'm not believing that at all, by the way. This is
It's Gator Pace.
Gator Pace. Who did this come from?
I actually got this from a friend. He told me if I want to wake up with success to use this. So every morning I wake up and use a little Gator Pace.
And it is minty fresh, by the way. I can smell it. That's good. And you
like
you need the toothpaste because this is his snack locker, and we got
Gotta hide those. My
Duchess honey buns. Your coach showed us these. He's the one who. That's how we knew they were in here, by the way. So your secret is definitely. Leon has 2 lockers. He's 6'6", 3 bills. So, and he's got it taped here. Now, why is there tape separating your locker from everybody else's?
Because
you're prima donna?
No prima donna. We just constantly get in trouble for having a dirty locker room. So I gotta make sure my area is clean. So I ain't gotta run no suicides. But I actually need them suicides right about now.
Because of those honey buns.
Yeah.
Right here, what are these?
Oh yeah, those are my UF games I've been to. I got a lot more, but those just a couple I keep.
And these are passes that they gave you to come check them out? And this is just dirty stuff, right?
Stuff I wear.
Well, but it's dirty. I mean, look at it.
Yeah, most of it is.
I mean, that's just disgusting, right?
Yeah. That's the life of a football player, though.
And is this like a helmet pad? Is that what? No?
No, that's the butt pad.
Oh, okay, that's nasty. So Friday night before the game, to get yourself psyched, you're
Miley
putting.
Cyrus.
And which iPod? Do you have a special iPod for special?
I have them every 3. I haven't every one of them. Actually.
And that song is on every one of your
yeah.
iPods.
See, on this one though, it has the video, so you know what I'm saying. I get the video in too, just to get the inspiration. And so it's gonna be an uphill battle. Yeah,
that's
gets you right.
That's good. Right. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for the rest of our other picks this week. We're going to start in Pinellas County, Northeast 1-0 against Clearwater 2-0. A surprising start for the Tornadoes, but I think it ends this week.
I agree. The Vikings offense keeps rolling.
Pinellas Park at Dunedin, the smallish Falcons. I think this is the week they get off the schneid and pick up their first victory.
I like this Pinellas Park. I like their gamesmanship and their spirit, but they don't have enough depth to play with Dunedin.
Tarpon at Eastlake, a big rivalry out there. Eastlake has been very, very spunky the first 2 weeks, but I don't think that's going to hold up against Tarpon Springs this week.
The Spongers win behind Gulf transfer Adrian Bubba Golden.
And Boca Ciega at Lakewood. I love Boca Ciega's athleticism. I love their passing attack, but I think Lakewood is going to be a little bit angry about last week. I think they're going to bounce back strong.
I agree with you 100% there. Lakewood in a big win.
Moving over to Hillsborough County, Blake at Middleton, rivalry game, but otherwise, we don't expect great things on the field from this one.
No, this is more of a social experience than a game. The bands, the tailgating, the pageantry, it outshadows the game. These are two struggling teams. I like Middleton in a close one.
I agree. I like Middleton too. Alonzo at Newsom. Alonzo struggled on offense last week, but that was against a very good Spoto team. I think they bounce back this week and handle Newsom.
Yeah, I think that loss at Jefferson took a lot out of Newsom. I like Alonzo.
Jefferson at Plant. I like Jefferson in this one. I think last week's game against Newsom was kind of a little bit of a wake-up call after Newsom got thumped the week before, that it was so close. I think the Dragons bounce back and beat Plant.
I think this is the game where Panthers quarterback Philip Ely comes back from his back injury. I like Plant.
Sickles 2-0 against Freedom. I think Freedom, too much athleticism for Sickles. I think Sickles comes back to earth.
I agree. Sickles is 2-0, but they've beaten two very shaky opponents. Freedom wins.
North Suncoast schedule not very pretty this week. Pasco at South Sumter. I think Inman Sherman's crew up there in South Sumter, too good this year. I think they beat Pasco by 2 touchdowns.
Inman Sherman runs a no-huddle ball control offense. It's unlike anything I've seen. I think it gets the best of Pasco, but by very little.
Wesley Chapel at Wiregrass, nice little rivalry between two schools up here that don't get a lot of pub. I like Wiregrass Ranch. I think they improved to 3-0.
Wesley Chapel lost too many players to free agency, but I like the Wildcats because Wiregrass Ranch has a short week. I like Wesley Chapel.
And I like that you picked Wesley Chapel because that's one game I'm going to get on you. Springstead at Land Lakes. Land Lakes didn't play last week, but they won 52-0 in the opening week. Springstead handled last week by Nature Coast. I think we're going to see more of the same. Land Lakes big.
Springstead's very well coached, but they are rebuilding. They're going to get there, but just not this week. Land Lakes big.
You needed more, so you came to the source where they stay giving more than a ticker with some scores. Well, who you see when you need that fix? We got preps on lock with that rewind remix.